Hey guys, so in today's video, well, once again, month of June, where have you gone? Man, jeez. I don't know, I feel like the months have been going by quicker and quicker over the equivalent of the last 6 months anyway. I feel like January and February were slow, and then after that it just went by real fast, so. But anyway, so yeah. By the way, I will apologize, I will be coughing a bit throughout the video. I still have a bit of my cold, and when I talk a lot, it tends to dry out my throat, causing me more to cough. So I do have water with me. Hopefully that'll help keep my throat from going too crazy. Uh, so, um, so yeah, what movies and TV shows did I watch over this course of this month? So yeah, well, a lot of it was thanks to me being sick. I actually did watch a good chunk of stuff this month. Let me show you here. Alright. So let's begin with what I've been trying to finish up for the last 6 months. I finally did finish up the Star Wars The Clone Wars series, so I finished up Season 5. Pretty good. And I also watched Season 6, also known as The Lost Episodes. So I was able to marathon these through and basically finish up the series. And then on top of that, I had to watch or rewatch the original miniseries. It came out 2003 and ended up 2005. We originally started out as shorts, turned into a miniseries, and it was a great series. It still holds up pretty well to this day. So yeah, and each one's about a little over an hour apiece. So 2 hours, probably 2 hours and like 10 minutes or something like that total. So not bad. Really, it was really a joy to go back and watch that. And then after I finished that up, I had to definitely check out this series, Star Wars Rebels. I really liked this series. I was really debating whether or not I actually like this series, especially after watching the Clone Wars series, because the CGI and the animation's a little different style. I really liked this series. I was really surprised. In fact, I was so pleased with it. As soon as I finished it, I pre-ordered Season 2 that's coming out in August on Blu-ray, so I definitely cannot wait to check out the next season. And overall, I'm excited. It's really cool to see more of in between episode 3 and 4. So overall, I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. And then continuing on, I also watched for the first time. I've never seen this movie before, and of course, it's the lead role was George C. Scott. And knowing me, I'm a huge fan of George C. Scott. I definitely want to check out more of his films, and that was The Hindenburg. Now, I don't know how accurate this is to the original story, but it was cool seeing a film about the Hindenburg disaster, because I've never seen one. So the equivalent of like a disaster film to this is like Titanic to me. So I thought this was cool. Overall, great film. The only disappointment was this film is a letterboxed 4:3 film, meaning it's shown in widescreen, but it's in 4:3 widescreen, meaning basically if you have a modern TV, you basically get that window effect. But I just zoomed in a little bit in the picture. It didn't really distort it too much. But if a Blu-ray release ever comes out, I will definitely pick that up for the collection. Really enjoyed that. I also watched Nighthawks. This is with Stallone and Billy D. Williams. So, and that's the other thing I never got to mention. I believe they got him back to play Lando, to voice Lando in the Rebels series, which was really cool. I thought that was cool that we got to see more of Lando's character in Star Wars. But this actually takes place in between Star Wars at the time. This came out in '81, so they would have just wrapped up Empire, and we're in the middle of shooting Return of the Jedi. So it was cool to see him in this with Stallone. Overall, really good action, police, detective film. I really liked it. It was really good. I also watched the new addition to the Police Story series with Jackie Chan. I'm not entirely sure how many Police Story movies he's on now. He's done a few. I think he's on 5 or 6 now, something like that. I know like the first two are called like the Police Story, and then there are spin-offs that are in the Police Story series, but at least here in America they're not actually titled Police Story. Um, they're done by other names, but you have to like look it up to make sure you know you're watching the right ones in the correct order. But um, if I remember correctly, after like the first two, they pretty much, even though they're tied into each other, they're not really like connected. So I wouldn't be doing this video. I'd probably wait till my voice is a little bit better, but it's the end of the month and I gotta get this done. And I'm out of water, so that's not good. But anyway, so hopefully I'll get through this pretty quickly. Uh, Overall, I thought this one was really good. Jackie Chan definitely has not lost his acting at all, or definitely he hasn't really, even though he's in his 60s now, he's a pretty good actor. He can still do all his stunts and stuff like that. It's pretty good. So overall, really enjoyed the film. Also went back and watched one of my favorite films, Forbidden Planet, on HD DVD, which sadly this is another defective HD DVD that I own. I bought a couple HD DVDs last year. This is one of them from Goodwill, and sadly I take it they must have been all from the same owner because they're all really scratched to hell. So my HD DVD player has a really hard time reading them. So usually what I'll end up doing is I'll watch this and then halfway through it, once the DVD player decides to no longer want to play it, I'll just pop in the normal DVD. I also have the Blu-ray of this as well, but actually I don't even sure where my Blu-ray is. So I ended up watching the DVD from the collector's edition tin that I have. But so I will be reacquiring a new edition of Forbidden Planet eventually. I actually watched this years ago on Laserdisc, which is another thing I need to reacquire for the collection. So, but very young Leslie Nielsen in this film. Really good film. Looks pretty good on HD too. And then I also watched some of the Sherlock Holmes from the Basil Rathbone collection. And the ones I watched was I've seen all 14 of them, but I rewatched Sherlock Holmes in Washington, Sherlock Holmes and Scarlet Claw, and The Spider Woman as well. Great films. If you ever want to see not really canon or authentic Sherlock Holmes films, but you just want to see more of Sherlock Holmes, this is cool. I like these. These were done during World War II, and I just think they're really neat. So, Basil Rathbone, if you're a fan of the series, pick up the Blu-ray. It's a really nice set. I think I paid like $40 for this like last year or something. It does occasionally go on sale on Amazon, so definitely worth picking up for the collection if you're a fan of his particular Sherlock. And then finally, because I was sick, I was able to finally watch this series after I finished up Star Wars and the Rebels. I finally checked out the complete first season of Game of Thrones, finally. Might be a little water left. Really shouldn't be doing this video, but whatever. I really liked it. I really enjoyed the first season of Game of Thrones. As a matter of fact, I'm actually in the middle of watching season 2. So, my dad actually is a huge fan of the series, and he has them all on Blu-ray, so I've just been borrowing from him. And, yeah. I enjoyed Sean Bean in this film. I have to say, I thought his, well, spoiler alert if you haven't seen this show yet, but let's be honest, it's Sean Bean. It's not really a spoiler. He dies and everything. I thought his death scene, which I won't really talk into, if you haven't seen the series, I won't give too much of a spoiler, but I thought his death scene was extremely weak. I was hoping for like an epic death or something, but I actually knew about that he was, well, let's be honest, Sean Bean, he dies and everything. But I knew ahead of time he was going to die, but I thought his death scene would be a lot more epic and stuff, but whatever. So, yeah, I would talk more, guys, but I'm losing my voice. I'm still getting over this cold, like I said, so I do apologize. But, yeah, I just wanted to get this video out of the way and get it up on YouTube for you guys to enjoy, so then we can hopefully, for the month of July, hopefully, I know by the end of this coming month, my voice will hopefully be better. So hopefully it won't be this bad. So, but anyway, guys, Star Wars Clone Wars, Star Wars Rebels, Game of Thrones, Forbidden Planet, Police Story, Nighthawk, Sherlock Holmes. Oh, and I also went and saw today the new Independence Day film too. So, yeah, I saw this. Really good movie. Got the free movie poster for it. Really cool. Um, Overall, I thought the new sequel film, it definitely wasn't as good as the original, but it's kind of hard to compete with ID4, the original. It's really, really hard. Um, I thought the newest one, the plot was kind of weak, and I thought it was more fast-paced, a lot more action, a lot more CGI dealt with, and I also felt pretty rushed. But at the same time, I enjoyed it for what it was. I mean, I can see why Will Smith didn't really want to be in it, but overall, I was pretty impressed. I was happy. So today was actually the last day to see it in IMAX because Legend of Tarzan's coming to theaters now, which I do plan to see this month. So I'm really excited for that. But overall, it's a good story, good popcorn action flick, and I got the mini poster for it, so I thought that was cool. So I love collecting these. I love getting these at the theaters. I actually prefer these than the big posters because you could, hang up, post these on the wall, like a ton of them, and they don't take up a lot of space. Where the big, huge movie posters take up a lot of space. So I prefer collecting these now than I do than really, really big ones. All right, definitely losing my voice now for you guys, so I'm gonna have to end this video. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also have a Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter. All the links to that will be down in the description. And if you stay till the end, I'm proud of you guys because, well, let's face it, this video is not really that much enjoyable with me coughing all the time. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Until the end of the next coming month in July. Yeah, that's it for movies and TV shows I went and saw. Oh, I did go see the new X-Men film too. I really liked that one too. I had to go back and watch Days of Future Past to really compare which one I like better. Because honestly, I don't remember I remember Days of Future Past was amazing. I think it was probably my favorite X-Men film to date at that time. But I think I have to go back and rewatch that along with the new one. And they're really, right now they're neck and neck, but something tells me I think I will like Days of Future Past just a little bit more, but I really enjoyed that one movie too. So, okay guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.